Hello everyone and welcome back to the UK Koi channel. And yes, I know it's been a while. It's been about 11-12 days since I last uploaded, and I covered that all in my community post here, sort of regarding that reason. But I am back now and I'll be trying to post, a few times this week, fingers crossed. And I thought we'd hit the ground running today with an update on my Cuttlebrook Koi Farm Koi Fry that I have here behind me. We'll be taking a look at the group as a whole, and also, some of them individually that I personally like the most. So fingers crossed, these guys are all doing really well, so really no issues with them at all. So today we'll be covering that, taking a good look at them. I hope you guys are all doing well, and let's get into the video. Now, of course, as you can see, they've put on some tremendous size. They're looking really good, and so far I've only had 4 fatalities from the group. You'll notice a few of these other ones here. This is from my home spawning. Nice little Ogon swimming about there. There's a few other dotted about, like this individual just down here. But, these guys have been doing really well. They've gotten really friendly now to the point that, you can just sort of grab them. There you go, look, just incredibly friendly fish. All to do with the amount of numbers in here, but they're all doing really, really well. And today we'll be taking them out, looking at them individually. There's a few personal favourites of mine that I've started to notice. So let me catch up with them now as we take a look at them. And here we are. Now, as you can see, I've got a good bit of a mixture here. I decided to pick out sort of some of the nicer ones, and just sort of from a nicer variety of types. Now in here I have Showa, Sankei, Kahaku, Hiitsuri, and also one of my own homebred Doitsu Sankei, which you can see sitting sort of right here, right on this boundary right there, looking quite nice. Really beautiful fish all round. Big fan of this one of my own homebred fish. And the rest of these are all from Cuttlebrook Koi Farm. Now it's about a 1 to 3 sort of ratio of my homebred to these Cuttlebrooks, and there is still some of my homebred I still want to add in. And in terms of this Showa here, it's probably one of my favourites of the batch. If I can get a nice look over it, really nice fish all round. But I'm really happy with the quality of these fish. They're looking really well. They're putting on some good size. Of course, we are coming into winter now, so heat might be a bit of an issue with growing these guys out. So I am going to be implementing some different strategies to help grow these guys out at higher temperatures. But just from their general quality that you can see here, they're looking really, really good. And I'm really hoping that over these next couple of months, they can put on some good size. So I can get to a point where I can start picking out sort of the ones I want to grow on them for a bit longer. This one quite here, the heat plate on this one's looking really nice. Just between the eyes, really beautiful fish all around. Really hoping that one will sort of progress in a really nice manner. Same with this Kahaku here. Really nice pattern on it. The bit on the nose is a bit unfortunate. Hopefully it will lose that when it grows, but once again, really nice fish all round. Like I said, this one here is one of my Doitsu from my home spawning. Really, nothing special, but I just personally like it because it's from my home spawning, of course. So, going to be a bit of bias surrounding that fish, but really nice fish all round. We'll get these guys back in now, though. Don't want to keep them out for too long, and we're going to take a look at a couple more. Let's get these guys back in. Off they go. Absolutely beautiful. However, before I catch up a few more, I think it's only fair I give them a quick feed. They're looking incredibly hungry, so I'm just going to grab them some food now and put some in. I'm currently feeding them on the Cuttlebrook Koi Farm fry food, 0.8 to 1.2 millimeters. Really good food, high in protein, really good for their growth. So we'll grab some of that now. You can sort of see sort of the ingredients here, but we'll grab some of that now and get them fed. As you can see, they are incredibly hungry, so let's not waste any time. Get some food in. That noise they make when they eat is absolutely hilarious. Sounds like Rice Krispies. All of them are eating. Doing really well. We'll catch up a few more specimens now to take a look at. But yeah, couldn't be happy with these. And also, while I'm here, might as well grab the guys outside some food. They're also looking very hungry, so we'll get them a quick handful now and get round to feeding them. And here we are. Please do excuse the wind. Forgot my microphone today, so audio is a bit poor, but we'll get these guys some food now. They're doing really well. The water's looking really, really clear. Really no issues at all. Fred's settled in quite nicely, as you can see here. Fred's looking really good. Chagoy's putting on some good size. Let's getting quite long, but I've been needing to feed it a bit more to sort of get some more girth on it. It's been looking quite thin recently. The Becco from Bayer Koi Farm, sorry, is looking really nice. It's got a slight knock to its side, which is a bit unfortunate, but other than that, there are no real issues with that. And other than that, the rest of the guys are looking really well. The lily pads are starting to die off now, which is quite a shame, really. These lily pads are looking really beautiful, you know, just a few weeks ago. Now, as you can see, they're starting to die off now, but that's to be expected getting into the winter months, sort of getting into the more dreary time in koi keeping. But yeah, outside here, no issues at all. Now, all that's left to do is for me to go catch up about 5 or 6 more, just to take a look at individually. Once again, it's incredibly simple. Just gonna scoop some up and get them into the bowl. Now, what I've done this time, rather than what I did last time, is this time I've just caught up sort of a random bunch from a random scoop to give you sort of an idea of the general quality of the fish. Rather than showing you sort of the top 10%, I'm showing you the general quality of the fish you get from these bundles. Bear in mind there's a mixture of my own home spawned fish in here, and also, I'll mind the horse, 1 second, and also some of my Cuttlebrook Koi Farm fry that I also have. So it's a bit of a mixture. This one here is one of my home spawned, I'm 90% sure. And then this one here, definitely from Cuttlebrook. But it just gives you a good idea of the general quality. As you can see here, not every single fish is going to have a nice pattern. And especially when it comes to the Hiyatsuri, you'll get a lot that look like this. And this one here, if I can get a nice sort of close-up footage to you on the side. A lot of them will be like this. Obviously, some will be a lot bigger than others, but it gives you sort of a general idea of the quality. I have quite a few kahaki along this line. Nothing too remarkable. And sort of weaker colours like this one here, just sort of in comparison to say this one that I've got over here. Real disparity in the colours, much stronger on one, much darker on the other. Just to give you an idea. And then stuff like this here. Now of course these will develop and change as they grow, but sort of to start off with, getting colours like this. And you know, I can't really complain, to be honest, because the only issues I have with them are obviously to do with the colour and pattern. In terms of defects, from what I can see, there are none at all. Now, of course, as I spoke to Mark, as you've seen on my tour, like he said, they tried to get rid of all the ones with defects. Now, there will be a couple, but that's really hard to see when they're smaller. So any they can see, they do remove. But, you know, you do have some still quite nice ones, and even in a random pick. As you can see, this one here, this Sankei, is a really nice fish, really nice heat plate on this one. Quite interesting colour to it. Of course, all this Beckett, all this Benny, or the black will go eventually, but, sorry, Sumi will go eventually, but as you can see, it's looking really nice. So we'll get these guys back in, just so but these sort of give you a general idea of the quality. Here's also sort of the average shower you might see. Quite a nice fish still, but as you can see, not exactly tip-top quality. Not what you're expecting though. As you can see, still really nice fish. So I'll get these guys back in now. And back in, there you go. Can be hard to release them sometimes, but back into the main pack they go. We'll feed them one more time before I'm finishing, but they're looking really good. Just gotta give them one more feed. Can't really help it, it's just so satisfying watching them eat. Get them a nice big scoop. Carry it over. Look at them all shooting over. Actually, I want to show you something they do, which is quite funny in my opinion. Now, if you start from this side and you walk over, just watch this. The way they all sort of come swimming over is so funny to me. Yeah, they're very friendly fish at this point, but let's get them some more food in, just so I can hear that noise again. Incredibly hungry fish. Of course, not all of them do come over. Some just a bit more timid, just do their behaviour, but they're all doing really well. Couldn't be happy with these fry at all. And yeah, if you're still watching, all is well here, so all going well. Once again, I do apologise for my poor upload schedule recently, but like I said, I'm going to try and get back on track with it now and start posting more often. Just in terms of video ideas, do let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see. Now, I'm thinking something along the lines of an update on my Sankei koi fry that I home spawned, or my Kajaku koi fry, or maybe an update on the main pond. But if there's anything else you'd like to see, do let me know. Or if there's anything you'd like to see next, just leave a little comment down below, if you are still watching, of course, and let me know what video you'd like to see next. Anyway, apart from that, please make sure to like the video if you did enjoy it, and also do consider subscribing, as I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.